Just waiting for a minute here. I think I got us started a little early. So I'm waiting for it to roll over to 10 o'clock, and then we'll actually get down to the business of it. Gosh, I guess I started us like 2 minutes early. My goodness. There we go. Now the clock officially has rolled over to 10 o'clock. So we can, in fact, get started. So tonight we're going to open a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football, a third of a case of Leaf Metal Draft football, and a half a case of 2013 Crown Royal football, which we haven't opened that in a while. But before we get started cracking the packs, let's take a look at some information, which, you know what? I don't have pulled up yet. So hold on a second. See, that's what happens. I start early and then I don't have all my information pulled up. Yeah, sorry about that. I had got a little issue there. I kind of forgot to pull up the spreadsheet, so I'm getting it set up right now. And as soon as it is up, we will actually take a look at it. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Like when I have no time, I get it all done, no problem. When I finish early and I have extra time, I don't know what happens. Like I start doing something else and I think I'm ready to go, and then, yeah, I don't know, whatever. But it's almost here, guys. It's just finishing up, opening up, and then we'll be ready. You would think it would be Friday the 13th, right? It's been like sort of a weird Friday the 13th kind of day, but yet, no, today is Sunday the 15th. So now it is downloaded. Hooray. Thank you for your patience. So basically, the first thing that you see there, a couple of pieces of information. The first one of which is to let you know that my feedback is completely automated on eBay. So basically what that means to you is that you don't ever have to wait on me to leave you feedback. As soon as you post positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. Then the next part of that, and the most important part of that, is to say thank you. I appreciate everyone who bids with me and breaks with me. Many of you come along and chat with me and keep me up to date on scores and all that stuff. So I appreciate all of that. Next up, we're going to take a quick look here at the auctions that are coming up in the days ahead. So I list new things almost every night. They typically run for 5 days. That's because if you run it for less than that, eBay charges you a hefty little extra fee. So that's how that works. Tomorrow night, we're all basketball. We've got a jersey, some gold standard from 11-12, some 12-13 and 13-14 timeless treasures, and a full case of Optic basketball. On Tuesday, we've got an autographed full-size helmet, some more Leaf Metal Draft, a baseball jersey, and the last of the Gypsy Queen. I know, the last of the Gypsy Queen makes me a little sad. On Wednesday, we'll do some more Prime Signatures, an autographed jersey. We'll wrap up the Leaf Metal Draft, and we'll do another full case of Diamond Kings baseball. Thursday, we'll do the back half of Crown Royal that we're going to start tonight. We'll also do a full case of Prism Basketball Blasters. I know that doesn't sound like super exciting. It's like blasters. But here's the thing. We'll get an average of 60 silver prisms in that break, which is a crazy number of silver prisms for the money. It's actually a pretty good little value there. Then on Friday, that is the day that Contenders Draft Picks comes out. So we'll break a half case of that, along with some autographed memorabilia and some other odds and ends, one box breaks in there. So that's what the days ahead look like for tonight. This is the order that we're breaking in. 2011 Prime Signatures, 2018 Leaf Metal Draft, 2013 Crown Royal Football. And one of our breaks tonight has free shipping. That's the Prime Signatures break. Whenever something has completely free shipping, it's going to go out 6 or 7 days after the auction ends on average. So I'm anticipating Prime Signatures to ship on or about Saturday. It's always plus or minus a day. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that is the Leaf Metal Draft and the Crown Royal. I'm anticipating to ship on Wednesday. As always, can be plus or minus a day, and if I can get it out to you quicker than that, I will. The final thing to note on that page that you see up now is that if your team is not pulled, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. It would typically be sent with your next hit, but it can be sent sooner upon request. All you got to do, drop me a note on eBay and let me know, and happy to take care of that for you. So first up, 5 boxes of 2011 Prime Signatures football. This is a half case break. It is break number 63. It ended tonight, April the 15th. We're live streaming it tonight, April the 15th. And of course, we have team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. If you don't happen to be in this break, there will be a spreadsheet that will go up before the start of every break. So you're going to get a chance to see your name up on the screen when we get to your break if you're not in this one. Finally, you will notice that the background is going out of focus there. That is by design. Please don't worry. We're still going to be able to see all of our cards just fine. So this is a brand new case of Prime Signatures that we're starting tonight. So I will take all 10 of our boxes out of here, number them on the end, and then we will go to random.org and let random decide for us which 5 we open tonight versus which 5 we open in the next break. In fact, all of our cases that we are opening tonight are the start of a new case, so we'll be doing this exact same thing with our other breaks as well. Be taking everything out and numbering it. That way it just keeps it all nice and transparent and everybody can follow along and you know how we figured out which ones we're opening on any given night and that sort of thing. So this is pretty easy. I'm just going to type in 1 through 10. I will hit random one time. Whatever 5 numbers come up first will be the 5 numbers or the 5 boxes that we open tonight. So it gives us 5, 6, 7, 2, and 1. So 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 for tonight. There's 1, 2, and 5, 6, 7. Hey, that was easy, wasn't it? Okay, so 2011 Prime Signatures. There's a few things to fill you in on while I'm getting the plastic off of all of these. There is 1 pack per box, and there's 1 hit per pack. If we happen to pull a redemption, it's going to show on here that it is expired. However, you would still want to redeem it into your Panini account just like you would redeem an unexpired redemption. And what happens is if they still have the card, they'll typically send it out to you within a couple of months on these expired ones. And believe it or not, they do still have a fair amount of older cards, because I myself have gotten some within the past few months, all the way back from even as far back as 2010. So they do still have some of them. If you haven't gotten anything and it's been a couple of months, that's a pretty good indication that they don't still have it. Now, they will still work with you. They'll substitute it, give you another card on an expired redemption. But the key is you have to find a live person. That's the difficult part. They don't answer the phone. They don't answer their emails. I mean, they give you an email address and tell you that's where you're supposed to contact them about it. But yeah, they never answer them. So I suggest that you track them down by way of social media. Facebook, Twitter, something like that. And once again, if you ever can find a live person, they really will substitute for you on the expired stuff. And then the final little caveat about this that I will tell you, it's not really a caveat, but the final thing I will tell you about it is that everything in here is numbered. Even our base cards are numbered in Prime Signatures. And I see Drift is in chat. Hi, Drift. Des Bryant to $4.99 for the Cowboys. A little Rod Woodson to $4.99 for my Steelers. Matt Castle to $99 for the Chiefs. And our hit here is Laquan Williams to $199 for the Ravens. That is a rookie hit, and it's a sticker auto, which means that he was not at the NFL Rookie Premier Day. Because if they were at Premier Day, they're going to be on-card signatures in here. If they weren't, they're stickers. Hi, T. Cassidy. John Elway to $4.99 for the Broncos. Matt Schaub, $4.99 Texans. Pete Retzlaff to $99 for the Eagles. Oh, look at that for the Cowboys. A little Don Perkins to $49. Cowboys, that's a pretty cool little Hall of Fame hit for you there with Don Perkins. Hi, Raylyn. Why are you saying darn? Tim Tebow to $4.99 for the Broncos. Brandon Lloyd to $4.99 for the Rams. Brian Hartline to $49 for the Dolphins. And Jeremy Curley to $199 for the Jets. Oh, you didn't buy the Ravens in this break? You always have the Ravens when you're in a break. What happened to you tonight? Peyton Hillis to $4.99 for the Browns. Santana Moss, $4.99 for the Redskins. Danny Amendola to $99 for the Rams. And the dreaded redemption. So we're going to set the redemption aside. What will happen is we'll roll over to the Panini website in a hot second, and we'll figure out who that is. Steve Young to $4.99 for the 49ers. Jason Witten to $4.99 for the Cowboys. Matt Schaub again, this one to $25 for the Texans. And our last hit is a nice one. Little Mark Ingram to $199 for the Saints, on card, no less. Hi, Ryan. Yeah, you probably missed the rundown at the start. It is 2011 Prime Signatures, followed by Leaf Metal Draft, followed by Crown Royal. So let's get the Panini, let me get the Panini website up and running here, and we will pull up the checklist and figure out where our redemption goes. I guess it would help if I brought you along with me, wouldn't it? Might make it a little easier for you to follow along if I switch the screen. So it takes a minute here, of course, to get through all of our drop-down menus. So bear with me, and we'll get there here in a second. Sorry, I was looking over here trying to figure out what the card set was. I forgot already. It is Rookie Signature Silver RPS. So somewhere down here we're going to run into that. Rookie Signature Silver RPS. There we go. Card number 258 is Titus Young for the Lions, and it will be numbered to 249. So our redemption, whoops, that would be the wrong screen. Our redemption is for the Lions and will be to 249. And yeah, so you already heard the little spiel earlier about what to do with these redemptions, so we won't go through that again. But I will recap what we just hit here. So the redemption, Lions, 249. Sweet little Mark Ingram on-card auto rookie hit to $199 for the Saints. A little Jeremy Curley sticker auto to $199 rookie hit for the Jets. Really nice Don Perkins to $49 for the Cowboys. And then Laquan Williams to $199 sticker auto rookie hit for the Ravens. So that has this half case of 2011 Prime Signatures wrapped up. It's going to bring us into some Leaf Metal Draft, which I got to get this bad boy up here on the table. But before we do that, let's get back over here to the spreadsheet. We'll take a look at who's in the break. So once again, if you are in this break for Leaf Metal Draft, please take a moment to review the information you see there on the screen in regard to your anticipated shipping date, as well as the information about consolation cards if your team is not pulled in the break. And of course, as we look at this, This particular break sold by the first letter of the last name, right? Because these guys haven't been drafted yet. We don't know what team they play for yet. So, for instance, if we pull Baker Mayfield, it's going to go to last name M. If we pull Josh Rosen, last name R, and so on and so forth. So this is 5 boxes, which is a third of a case of 2018 Leaf Metal Draft. This is break number 4. And, of course, like our other break, it ended tonight on the 15th. We're live streaming it tonight. And you'll see a few things in there that say no bids buyback. Those are just unsold spots. And I didn't mean to leave that where it says intentionally blank. That's actually part of a, well, I don't guess it really matters, but it's actually part of another thing I use on my spreadsheet that calculates, and, you know, there's less letters in the alphabet than there are NFL teams, but I didn't want to change my calculation, right? So I just didn't want to have to re-enter the formula. So I just left those spots in there. So start of a new case, you know what that means. All 15 boxes coming out, numbered on the end. We'll use random to determine which ones we open tonight. Then there will be 2 more breaks coming up for this, Tuesday night and Wednesday night. Leaf Metal Draft is so much fun. You guys know I'm a big fan of the Leaf products anyway. They're always on card. Their card designs are usually very clean and nice. And the other thing that's really cool about it, they're already in sleeves and top loaders inside these boxes. So pretty much they come out in excellent condition most of the time. We don't have a lot of, a lot of times you pull cards with dents and dings and chips and, less than perfect. And these actually typically come out pretty nicely. Tell you what, my hand-eye coordination's been weird lately. I don't know why I can't always get my stuff typed in. There's our 1 through 15, and we're going to take the first 5 numbers, which is 3, 13, 15, 7, and 2. So 2, 3, 7, 13, 15. All right, 2, 3, 7. Got to get all the rest of these out of the way. 13 and 15. There's our 5 for tonight. Let me get these others put away. And we're ready to get cracking on this. We have pulled out of some other breaks of this some really nice stuff. So that they definitely have most of our top draft prospects, or at least what we think are going to be our top drafted prospects. I guess we don't actually know until they get drafted, but the heavy hitters, the big names, almost all of them are in Leaf Metal Draft, and I think we pulled the majority of them in the last case as well, so. Yeah, then they've got little stickers on them, so we still don't quite have them out of the boxes yet. The wrapper, the sticker, but as I said, we don't have to fool with packs on this one, so it still ends up being a pretty efficient break in terms of not a lot of wasted time opening stuff for the most part. And then, of course, as I was talking about earlier, Contenders Draft Picks comes out on Friday, so we'll start cracking into that on Friday night. This year's draft class is so good. I'm pretty excited about most of our draft products this year. So first out, we have Logan Woodside. So that, of course, is going to go to the W's. Followed by Maurice Hurst, Tenacious D. A little 1-of-1 printing plate, DJ Moore. And you know what? That is like maybe, what is this, our 3rd night in a row, I think, where we have pulled a 1-of-1 out of something. So that's not too shabby. John Kelly, Redemption. So that will go to the K's. And then we have a Kerryon Johnson numbered to 10 going to the Jays. That's box 1. Empty box. You know me. I always show you the empty box. I'm a nerd like that. Dallas Goedert to 35 on the State Pride insert. And then a little Mike Gesicki to 15. Next up is Justin Jackson, followed by Martez Carter redemption. So that'll go to the C's. Oh, how about that? R's. There's your Josh Rosen. A nice little Armed and Dangerous. Going to be numbered as well. And it is 1 of 10. So nice hit on the Josh Rosen Armed and Dangerous for the R's. R's picked it up at a pretty good price tonight too. Yeah, so you ought to do pretty well with that, I think. Durham Smythe, numbered to 10. Followed by Rashawn Evans to 20. Dalton Schultz. Gosh, there's more redemptions, it seems like, than normal. This is Trenton Thompson for the T's on the redemption. James Washington, Touchdown Kings insert numbered to 10. All right. Now here's a question. This is Equanimous St. Brown and is numbered to 20. So is it B for Brown or is it S for Saint? That's like what, I don't know. I would think it would be, well, I don't know. I would think B for Brown, but I don't know. Denzel Ward, W, numbered to 35. And this is Cam, I can't say his last name, Sereni, something remotely similar to that, but at least we know it is an S, okay? There is State Pride DJ Chark, and DJ is numbered to 20. It's kind of hidden up there in those dark colors, but it is numbered up there. Sony Michel State Pride, there's another nice hit for the M's, and Sony is numbered to 20. That's a very nice hit for the M's. Tenacious D Arden Key, numbered to 35. A State Pride Javon Wims for the W's. Tenacious D Sam Hubbard, another redemption. Good grief. Dion Kane for that redemption. And then Touchdown Kings Christian Kirk to 15. All right, so let's recap. First of all, let's get some of this stuff. All that little fuzz and stuff comes off of the little cushioning. What am I trying to say? Foam in there. All right, so Christian Kirk going to the K's. Dion Kane to the C's. Sam Hubbard to the H. Javon Wims, W. Arden Key to the K's. Sony Michel, M. DJ Chark, C. Cam something that starts with an S. So the S is the important part. Denzel Ward, W. James Washington, W. Trenton Thompson, T. Dalton Schultz, S. Rashawn Evans, E. Durham Smythe, S. Really nice little Josh Rosen, Armed and Dangerous to 10 for the R's. Martez Carter, C. Justin Jackson, J. Mike Gesicki, G. Dallas Goedert, G. Kerryon Johnson for the J's. John Kelly for the K's. Cool little one-of-one printing plate for DJ Moore. So the M's had a good night. Maurice Hurst for the H's, Logan Woodside for the W's, and Equanimous St. Brown for the B's. That's going to bring us to some 2013 Crown Royal. It's been a while since we've opened 2013 Crown Royal, but you know I like it. So you knew it was just a matter of time till I got back in it, right? Actually, I've got quite a bit of older stuff that I need to start breaking through. We've got some 2011 Crown Royal as well. So we'll get started on some of that here in the weeks ahead. So once again, if you are in this break for Crown Royal football, please take a moment to note the information there on the screen in regard to your anticipated shipping date, as well as, well, you don't really care about the consolation cards in here because I think every team should pull a card in here of some sort, but you can look at it. You can review the info anyway, but I don't think it'll apply to you in Crown Royal. So this is 6 boxes of 2013 Crown Royal football. It is a half case break, and it is break 5, so the 5th time we have broken it. And of course, like everything else, it ended tonight, April the 15th, which means if you haven't gotten your taxes in, you better get them out tomorrow. Is kind of what that means. And Chicago Bears unsold in here. That is designated as no bids buyback. And everything else, you'll see your name across from your team. So it's time to get your mojo working. You know, Crown Royal has some nice stuff in it besides just rookies. Like most products, it's rookie heavy. But I've also pulled some really nice veteran stuff out of here. So hopefully that's going to be the case again tonight. And like our other breaks, because we are starting a brand new case, all 12 boxes are going to come out. All 12 boxes are going to be numbered on the end. And then I will use random.org to determine which 6 we open tonight. The remaining 6 will open in the next break, which is, I don't know, Thursday night? Is that right? I think I saw it on the spreadsheet earlier and I've already forgotten. Isn't that terrible? I know, there's so many breaks, and then I'm always creating them and scheduling them and putting them on spreadsheets. Sometimes I can't remember what's what, even though we just looked at it. Man, these don't leave you much room to write either. That little seam of the plastic's right in the way of where I want to number these. All right, let's roll back over here to our lovely random.org and put it to work for us once again. All right, we are going with 1, 8, 6, 7, 4, and 11. So 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11. 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11. 4. All right, 6, 7, 8, and 11. All right, cool. I'm kind of bummed that they have stopped doing Crown Royal in the hobby. You know, I mean, they've only had it as retail for the last couple of years. I hope they bring it back to hobby because I've always liked Crown Royal and you usually get pretty good hits out of it. Kind of bummed that, I mean, you still can get hits at retail too, but I don't know, it's just different. So we're looking for 4 hits in here. There's 1 hit per pack. It can be autograph or memorabilia, although they are guaranteeing us 2 autograph cards. And of course, sometimes they will replace one of our hits with Panini Rewards points, although I don't think we used to pull them as... I'm trying to think when they started those. It doesn't seem like they come out of the older products with the same level of frequency as we find them sometimes in today's products. So hopefully we're not going to have to fool with that. I see Ryan is working his mojo for the Seahawks, so Ryan is looking for some Seattle hits, and hopefully we're going to find some for you. Tyler Eifert for the Bengals. We have numbered to 299, and you've got a piece of the football and a couple of pieces of jersey there on that relic. Then numbered to 99, Ezekiel Ansah for the Lions. And then, of course, our base cards will just kind of roll on through. Oh, my goodness. I hear my little kitten down there into something he should not be in. Jonathan Franklin to 299. That is an on-card signature and a relic. Yeah, he is down there. I believe he is knocking something off of the shelf down onto the tile floor in front of the fireplace. That's what it sounds like. Colin Kaepernick to 299 for the 49ers, which most likely means that he's down there eating my plant. To 199, Percy Harvin for the Seahawks, and that one is a refractor. So we at least have you something already for your Seahawks. Michael Ford for the Bears to 99. It seems like Michael Ford comes out of here pretty often. Really, I always remember pulling Michael Ford out of 2013 Crown Royal for some reason. All right. Boy, he is really down there into something. Goodness knows what kind of a mess I'm going to find after the break. Oh, it's like he knows that I can't go get him right now. This is to 299, Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals with that relic. And then we have 225, a little DeMarco Murray for the Cowboys. Kenny Stills for the Saints, as always, just a K and an S to 299 on card and a really nice patch. Oh my goodness, I don't know what he is doing, but it is really sounding very destructive. Brandon Marshall to 25 for the Bears. Travis Kelce, Kansas City Chiefs. There's a nice hit to 99. And actually, you know what? We're gonna do, let's go ahead and get some of these. Let's get our hits sleeved up while we're going along here. I normally do that anyway. For some reason, tonight, well, I think I do know why, because I'm a little bit distracted over whatever kind of destruction is happening downstairs right now. But I just can't worry about that. As long as he doesn't burn the house down, I guess we're okay. That's the way you have to look at it anyway. Santana Moss for the Redskins. That is numbered to 299. Relic. And a refractor, Russell Shepard for the Bucks. That was Big Ben, my man Big Ben Roethlisberger for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wonder if we're going to draft a quarterback this year. I guess from kind of the rumors, whatever you want to call it, they're not really rumors, but the people surrounding the Steelers who talk about what the needs are that will be filled in the draft and etc. kind of keep nosing around like they might try to draft a quarterback. So I guess that means that Josh Dobbs is not really living up to what they had hoped he would be, since they just drafted him last year. Here you go for your Seahawks, and that is numbered to 25, no less. On card, signature, and a nice little rookie hit there for your Seattle Seahawks. Ryan, is that who you were looking for, or you have somebody else you're eyeing in this break besides Michael? And here he's going to come again. One right after the other. This is numbered to 299, Heirs to the Throne relic. Ah, you're looking for Baldwin. Okay. Well, you never know. To 199, Ryan Tannehill for the Dolphins. That was a refractor, of course. For the Vikings, Adrian Peterson to 299. Knights of the Gridiron relic. And then we have numbered to 99, Tyler Bray and the Kansas City Chiefs. DJ Swearinger, sticker auto to 125 for the Houston Texans. And a refractor to 199, Kenny Vaccaro for the Saints. Both the Kennys seem to come out a lot in the 2013 products. Both the Kennys for the Saints, I mean, Stills and Vaccaro. So I guess, you know, there could be a team in here that doesn't pull any card at all. I think most teams are going to pull something, but I probably should just keep track of it a little bit, just in case somebody doesn't pull something. We'll revisit in a second. To 49, Joseph Faria for the Lions. That you will still be sent something if your team doesn't pull anything. It'll be a little different than what was actually written on the spreadsheet, in the sense that if your team were to pull not a single card in here, I would still go ahead and ship your consolation when the rest of the break ships. You wouldn't have to wait on it because this is a paid shipping break. This is to 99, Rex Burkhead for the Bengals. A redemption, we're going to set it aside. We'll flip it over at the end. To 199, B.J. Daniels for the Seahawks. Eric Reed to 99 for the 49ers. Isn't he's a free agent, right? I think he is. I can't remember for certain, but I think he's a free agent this season. To 99, Eli Manning and the Giants. Jordan Reed for the Redskins to 299, relic. Ooh, here comes a Le'Veon Bell, Pittsburgh Steelers, rookie numbered 225. Very sweet little hit right there. Unfortunately, it does have a crease. Can you see that right there? There's a crease in it on that lower edge, which kind of is not cool, but it'll straighten out somewhat when we get it in a top loader. But that's why I always hated these particular die cuts that they put in 2013, because they often have little dents and dings just as a result of the fact that they're a weird shape and they roll around in there. But either way, Le'Veon to 25, rookie hit for the Steelers is nice, but it would have been nicer if we didn't have a bent kind of corner on it there. Wayne, I didn't know you were on tonight. How are you? We'll try to find you some Eagles in here. Ryan Griffin and the Saints to 125. I've got to get some more 2016 black gold listed so we can find your Carson Wentz. To 199, Julio Jones and the Falcons. Here's another one of our little die cuts. This one is numbered to 49. It is Geno Smith, and it is signed for the Jets. And that one is not bent up in the corner. So cool little Geno Smith signature there for the Jets to 49. To 99, we have another Rex Burkhead for the Bengals. Oh, your buddy was in one of the earlier breaks. All right. I hope he hit something. I don't know who it was, but I hope he hit something. This is another hit for the Seahawks. Ryan, you've conjured up some decent stuff here. This is a little Russell Wilson relic to 299, Pro Bowl relic. And a die cut Monty Ball to 25 for the Broncos. Doesn't it just figure that the only one that has a wacky corner would be the Le'Veon Bell? I mean, the one that we would want to not. I mean, you don't ever want any of them to have one, but you know what I mean. From a value standpoint, he's worth more than the other two. To 299 for the Raiders, a relic for Tyler Wilson. Remember, we do still have a redemption up there to flip over to, so there's still a hit hiding up there, waiting to be discovered. I always like to save them for the end because I think it gives us just that extra little bit of hope, right? If you have a team and you haven't pulled what you wanted yet, right up until we flip that over, it can be potentially your team. That's the way I always look at it. Another hit for the Redskins. This one is London Fletcher to 299. And a refractor for RG3 to 299. Who's back in business with the Ravens for the upcoming season, if you can believe. DeAndre Hopkins relic to 299 for the Texans. You got a couple pieces of jersey and a piece of the football. Of course, we would have liked to have had that signed, but yeah, no such luck. My screen is trying to act up on me over there. Well, the Redskins just keep piling them up here. David Amerson to 25. A refractor to 199 for the Titans. And you know what? This is one I should probably point out. Because you see he's in a Texans uniform, right? So if you just see that go by, you're going to think the Texans. But you'll see there it says he was signed by the Steelers. And then, of course, it has the Steelers logo on the back. So it's always going to go to the team that's designated on the card, which is not always the same as the team you see on the uniform. Another redemption. To 99, Zach Sudfield for the Jets. And then 2 redemptions to flip over. I'm going to put them both in a sleeve because, yeah, I want to write on it so that I have all the info after we go look this up. Robert Woods. This is rookie signature gold die cut crown, so it should be low numbered, probably to 25, and I believe it's going to be the Bills, but we'll go back to our checklist and verify it. And then a Tyler Eifert, which will be for the Bengals, and it is a rookie silhouette autograph, and we'll once again look both of those up over here on the Panini website, and we'll find out what they're going to be numbered to along the way. So I need to get us back to where we started. And of course, we'll recap everything as well once we get through these redemptions here. We'll look at Robert Woods first, and that was Crown Royal Rookie Signatures Gold. I'll get my pen to write on that. Well, where did I go past it? Yeah, no, I didn't. That's Panini's choice. Rookie signatures. Why do I not see gold there? Because I'm blind. That's why. Card number 231. Robert Woods for the Bills, 225. So it's about exactly what we expected on that one. Now let me grab Tyler Eifert, and we'll take a look at him. His card set is Crown Royal Rookie Silhouette Autographs. And he is card number 237. Tyler Eifert is going to be to 299 for the Bengals. Let me just get that written on there. We'll flip our view back and recap. Okay, so we have the Robert Woods to 25 for the Bills. If you missed me saying this earlier, I know these are expired, but you do still want to put them in your account. If they have it, they'll send it to you usually within a couple of months. If they don't have it, they'll trade it out for something else, but you got to track down a live person. I would try Twitter or Facebook. Then the Bengals to 299 with the Tyler Eifert Rookie Silhouette Autograph. Bye, Wayne. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for bidding and breaking tonight. David Amerson, Redskins. DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. London Fletcher, Redskins. Tyler Wilson for the Raiders. A little Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Ryan Griffin, Saints. Jordan Reed, Redskins. Eric Reed, 49ers. And Adrian Peterson for the Vikings. Geno Smith for the Jets. That one is to 49. Faria for the Lions. Swearinger, Texans. There's Michael for the Seahawks. Michael again for the Seahawks. Santana Moss, Redskins. Travis Kelce, nice little hit for the Chiefs to 99. A Tyler Eifert relic. Jonathan Franklin on card. This is what the redemption will look like for the Tyler Eifert. This is what the silhouette autos look like. That one, of course, for the Packers. Colin Kaepernick for the 49ers. Michael Ford for the Bears. Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. Kenny Stills for the Saints. We'll do a quick little pass through of our numbered cards again here in case anyone missed those earlier. And of course, our best one, as far as value, our Le'Veon Bell to 25 came out of the pack with the corner bent over here, which is a drag. But hopefully it'll flatten out a little bit once I get it in the top loader here in a few minutes. So that will help it some. But of all the ones to have a little crease in it out of the pack, that would not have been the one we would have wanted it to be on. And that is it for tonight, everyone. I will put up the spreadsheet information again real quickly here in case someone missed seeing it earlier. You joined the break late or you're watching the uploaded version and you want to know when your stuff is going to get out the door. Give me a second here and I will get that back up. And, well, maybe I will. If I can click on the right button, I will anyway. And once again, for Crown Royal, if you didn't pull a single card and you are due something for consolation, it will ship with the rest of the break because it is a paid shipping break. It won't be one that you would have to, wait for your next hit to ship. So scheduled for Wednesday, and possibility I can get it out a little earlier. And of course, if I can, I will. And then we'll take one more little quick spin through here for the days ahead. The back part of this case that we started tonight on Crown Royal will finish up on Thursday. And of course, earlier tonight we had Leaf Metal Draft Football. We'll do another breakout of that case on Tuesday and the final breakout of that case on Wednesday. And then Friday, Contenders Draft Picks comes out. Yay! And that really is it for tonight. So thanks again, everyone, for bidding, breaking, for joining, hanging out, chatting, all that stuff. I hope you have a great start to your week tomorrow. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.